Hello everyone, I hope you are very well. So today's video is based on the GATE CS 2024 previous year question. So in this video we discuss the programming and data structure based 2024 PYQ. So here some basics and some important topics of the data structure and programming like programming array based, stack and queue based, tree, graph and hashing. So we will discuss all the previous year questions based on these subtopics of the data structure and programming. So in this video I'm just cover the programming based question, that is 2024. So you know very well in the 2024 there is two sets, set 1 and set 2. So in the set 1 the total number of marks, that is 9, and for the set 2 there is a total number of marks, that is 10. So let's discuss set 1 question for the programming. Okay, so let's get started. Now this is your first question of this set 1. So here this is considering some related of the variable a and b, which is initialized with 6 and 0 respectively, and here giving the some condition like a is less than 10 or some expression within this loop, and at the end print the value of a. So here the question related of the what is the output of this program. Okay, now coming to the solution and explanation of this program. So here is the explanation, as already I told you, that is here initialization of the a and b variable. After that we are here giving the while loop as the continuation of the a is less than 2, and here inside loop conditions like a is equal to a divisible by 12 plus 1. Okay, and coming to the next, that is another one, that is a equal to a plus b. So this expression is written as a plus b, that is second expression. Okay, so the output after the loop, at the end of the loop, at the end the value of a is printed to the console. Okay, so this is expression for that one. Okay, now coming to the solution of this program. So this is a solution. Let us zoom it for the first iteration. Okay, now coming to the first iteration, as already giving the value of a and b, that is 6 and 0 respectively. So firstly we go through the while loop, that is here giving the condition a is less than 10. So yes, this condition is true and valid, so it goes to the inner loop, that is a equal to a divisible by 12 plus 1. Okay, so this is expression give us output as 1. Yes, this because our a is integer variable, so due to this reason here the value of a divisible by 12 is equal to 0. So at the end we got here the value of a is going to be no change. It means a is equal to what? That is a plus b, that is equal to 0 plus 1. The value of b equal to 0 and value of a, what is the value of a? That is 1. So based on that one, the value of a is going to be a plus a, that is remain unchanged, that is 0. Now coming to the second iteration. So here you can also see the value of a for based on the first iteration is goes to be 1. So 1 is less than 10. Yes, it is true. So it's execute the inner body expressions. So based on that one, we got here the value of a remain same, means there is no changes. So due to this reason, we conclude that there is an infinity loop will be executed and the value of a will be not printed, means never printed it is. We also notice that if you execute this code for 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, and many times, you get that a becomes always 1 first iteration and remain 1 for the subsequent iteration. This means the loop will be continue infinitely and create an infinite loop. Okay, so output, or we say the correct statement for this program is the program get stuck in an infinite loop. So I hope you understand this question. If you have any query, any doubt, so you can comment us. I will try to resolve it. Okay, so now we move on next question. So this is your second question for 1 marks also. So in this question, giving these some functions f of x, and here using of the get care and put care, and asking about the what is the correct answer for this above statement if the input line followed by 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so input of the program from command line is 1, 2, 3, 4 followed by a new line character. Okay, so let's come to the output of or explanation of this program. So input and function calls are given as the 1, 2, 3, 4 and for the new line. Okay, slash n from the command line, and then call the function f of x once, and coming to the main function inside the f of x, there is giving the read of the character from the input which is initialized by 1. Okay, initial value of the input is 1. Then if it is not new line, then it is called to the f of x recursively, then continue until the new line character is read. Okay, now we coming to the new program for the more understanding of this program. So you can see here all this output of this program. Okay, so here giving all these things like for the initialization of a, that is character is starting from the 1, that is initially, and after is calling to the get care. If it is not equal to new line, then it is calling to the f of x, otherwise it is putting the just put care a for the new line. Okay, now coming to the explanation of this program. So here recursively call the function f of x, create the stack of the function calls, and each of the stack and each of the call is stored the character read by the input of the local variable a, which is initialized by 5. Okay, after the reaching of the new line character, the recursive takes unbinding and in each of the function that is called, and it checks the character stored a is not a new line. If it is not a new line, then it is print the character. This is happen in the reverse order input because the function calls and the return from the most recent oldest to the oldest. Okay, so we know very well the input is coming like a 1, 2, 3, and 4 in this manner because a is initialized with 1. Okay, so firstly in the case of the stack, what we do, we delete the element to the top of the stack. So here top of the stack, that is what, that is 4, so 4 goes to be printed, and after that what, 3 and 2 and 1, so on. So the output is like a 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, so output of this program is a 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we move on the next question. So this is our next question with related of the programming. Here they consider the operator precedence and associativity rule for the integer arithmetic operator. For the given the operator, here the operator plus having the highest precedence and left associative, and for the minus, that is also high, and here it is right associative. For the multiplication, it is giving the medium and right multiplicative, and for the division it is giving the low precedence for the right associativity. Okay, so this is question, and now here giving the expressions like 3 plus 1 plus 5 multiplied by 2, 1, and this one. So now coming to the solution of this program based on the precedent and associativity rule. So this is a very simple question and solution is very simple. So we firstly give the highest precedence, that is plus 1 for the as per the given table, and it is left associative. So firstly we just go through this one expression that is giving us 9, and just to simplify again for the plus operator which is left associative, so here we just add the 7 and 2, and it also gives us to 9. Okay, now move on the next second highest uh, precedence, that is minus, and it is right associative. So for this one we just go to the, and here associativity is right for the minus, so we go to the this expression to this one, and after this one to this one, and for this one to last this one. So based on the that one we just simplify this expression, and then we goes to the multiplication like this one, it is also right associative. So we multiply 9 and 2 and simplified it, and now for the here last, that is your lowest priority, or we say lowest precedence of the division, and it is right associative. So for this firstly we solve this 6 and 2, and after remaining portion divisible by 18. Okay, so output of this question, that is 6. Now we move on the next question. So this is the next programming question with related of C function, and here giving the operation for related of the for statement and which one is true. Though this is very easy question, here giving a function with carry the two integer a and b integer variable, and for the for loop, and which is initiated I is equal to 0 to condition, that is I always less than y, and it is incremented by plus 1 of the I. Now here they are giving the expression x equal to x plus y, that is equal to x equal to 2x plus y. Okay, and at the end it is written the value of x. Now we coming to the solution and explanation of this program. So as usual, we already discussed that the analysis of function, that is to integer x and y, and it performs y iteration of the loop, updating x in each iteration. Now, in the each iteration x is replaced by x plus y, which is simplified as 2x plus y. Now coming to the first option, that is option 1. If x, if the input of the x equal to 20 and y equal to 10, then written value is greater than 2 to the power of 20. This is a statement given in the for the above question. Now let's calculate the written value for the, if starting value of the x is 20, after the one iteration it will be what, that is x, that is 2 into 2 to the power of 2 multiplied by 2x plus y. So the value of first iteration goes to be 50. After second iteration, the value of the second iteration is the value of the x is goes to be 110, and so on for the 10 iteration, because here the value of y equal to what, that is 10. Okay, so the value of y equal to 10 and I always less than equal to y as per given the condition of the for loop. So the value of I is goes to 10. For due to this reason we goes to the 10 iteration. So the value of the 10 is goes to be 2 to the power of 10 multiplied by 20, plus we also simplify this expression like 10 to the power 2 minus 1 and multiply by 10. So we got here 30170 is less than 2 to the power of 20. Yes, 2 to the power of 20 is equal to 1048576. So we say that the option 1 is what, that is option 1 is false. Okay, now we move on the next option B. So based on the above calculation, we know very well if the value of x equal to 20 and value of y is equal to goes to 20 iteration. Okay, then we return, it's obvious it is written the greater value than 2 to the power of 20, which is follows by the same process of the above already we done, and we got here much higher than the value after the 20 iteration. So we say that option B is true. Now we coming to the next one, that is option C. So here option C is given as if the value of the x is 20 and value of y is 10, then the written value is less than 2 to the power of 10. So 2 to the power of 10 is equal to 1024. Okay, and here the actual value until the 10 iteration we got already 30710, which is obviously it is not less than the 2 to the power of 10. So we say that the statement C is false. Now we coming to the next one, that is statement D. So based on the statement D, we got the input x equal to 10 and y is equal to 20. So obviously you know very well for the initial 10 iteration uh, the value of the x is always goes to the higher than the 2 to the power of 20 as per the previous two option B, you know very well. So here yes, this is the statement is again goes to be true. For the y value is goes to be 20. Now so we say that option D is also true. So for the above question here, for this portion, the correct operation for this one is option B and D. Okay, so it is very easy. You just put the values of the uh, x and y and just iterate until the condition and you got the correct answer. So it is very easy. So this question is a 2 marks question. Yes, because process is already lengthy, but it is very simple. So this is a total programming based question asked in 2024 set 1. Now we move on another questions which is related to the tree for the 2024 set 1 gate question. So this is another gate question, which is 2 marks question. So overall, in the DSA, that is sorry, for the programming and data structure, total number of questions have total number of marks, that is 9. So in this, we already covered the 5 marks question. Okay, and now we move for more marks question, that is containing which one this. Okay, so first question from tree, that is an array giving like 82 101 90 11 111 75 33 131. Okay, 44 and 93. So we it is hippified. Okay, it is already given, that is it is hippified. So which one of the following option is represent the first three element of the hippify array? Okay, so we just go through this hippify array, because we know very well the hippify process is construct based on the bottom up approach. So here adjust the just internal nodes into the max hippify process. Okay, so based on this one, so if we follow the max hippify procedure, so we got this type of the tree. Okay, so based on the above question, there is giving like if adjust the CBT for the 10 elements, so we got this one structure. Okay, now here question is asked like first three element in the hippified array. So you can just go through this one, that is second structure. So first three element which we goes to the hippified. Firstly we initial structure of the hip tree is like that, and after the hippify process is goes to be, if we apply the max hippify on the given structure, so we got this final hippified graph. Okay, so based on that one, we got here 11 is internal, 131 is the first one, and what is next one, that is 90. Okay, so these three is our first three element in the hippified array. Okay, now we move on the next question. So this is question also coming from the graph. Here consider the binary mean heap containing the 105 distinct element. Let k be the index in the underlying array. Okay, so maximum element in the store of the heap and total number of the possible value of k is what? So there is giving the values like 52, 1, 53 and 27. So it is very simple question. It is already repeated based on the previous question. So just come to the direct solution of this question. So it is very easy. So here giving the binary main heap, okay, of an element, exactly how many internal node is possible for the binary main heap, that is lower value of n by 2. Okay, and how many leaf is possible, it is also n by 2, but here using of the ceiling and here lower value. Okay, float value and ceiling function. Okay, so based on that one, the maximum element in the main heap for the distinct element must be one of the leaf node. Okay, for that one, just giving the value of the distinct element that is mean heap content, that is 105, and it is divided by 2, so we got the leaf number of leaf, that is 53. So correct answer for this question is 53. So yes students, this is a 2 marks question, so you should aware with this type of question, because most of the students just confused little bit, the answer is 52 or 53. So just go through the correct answer and correct notation of the internal nodes and for the leaf node. Okay, so these are the 9 marks question which is asked in GATE 2024 in a programming and data structure set 1. So I hope you understand all the concepts. If you have any doubt, you can comment us. I will try to give the solution as well as possible. Thank you everyone, have a nice day. Keep watching, keep like and keep share.